only Safari, the rest have caught up with standard support. Chrome is also one of the more memory and storage hungry choices. Despite that, it still feels nimble. The majority of sites play well with it, and there's a large selection of extensions for it. Firefox has long been one of the best choices of alternative web browsers. It's the only one that doesn't base its code on Google's Chromium rendering engine, so it's the most independent from big tech corporations. The current version not only takes privacy more seriously than most browsers, but offers some unique tools too. Firefox containers let you log in with multiple accounts in separate tabs. You can customize the interface to taste, and Wayback Machine integration to view discontinued web pages. Microsoft just updated its Edge browser to base it on Chromium, the open source underpinning of Google Chrome. That freed up the development team to concentrate on new features rather than keeping its unique rendering code compatible with sites. Edge supports a useful customizable homepage, excellent privacy options, low memory use, and top support for new web standards. Password management is particularly strong, and the collections feature lets you gather content and notes for web research. Safari is of course limited to Apple devices. It boasts some appealing features, but has fallen behind in web standard support. If you want to use Apple Pay on the web, Safari is your only option. The browser has an attractive, useful start page, AirPlay support, and tight syncing with iPhones and iPads. Opera has long been one of the top alternative browsers, as well as one of the most innovative. It's the only well-known browser to include a built-in VPN service and a cryptocurrency wallet. Its unique speed dial shows big tiles of your most used sites, and a sidebar gives easy access to social and chat accounts. There are yet other less-known browsers you can choose from, including the privacy-focused Brave, a super customizable Vivaldi, and the tool-packed Maxthon. Give them a try, they're all free. And for more browser coverage, go to pcmag.com.
And now we'll try to move on.
We're all right.
No, we're not.
Right, yeah. There you go. No.
Next slide. See, this all proves the point as to why organizations have dress rehearsals. And I feel like this is an undressed rehearsal. There we go. Browser evaluations. Security and privacy. Which is the best one for confidentiality? How does it work across all of your devices, be it your computer or your tablet or your phone? What has it done for you lately? How flexible is it? And we have some benchmark testing here. And let me get set. Ready? Yep.
For this speed test, I will be using Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Brave. Firefox uses Gecko engine, and all the other browsers uses Blink and V8 engine. This test consists of benchmarks, speed test, and RAM usage test. For benchmark, I will be using WebExpert 3. This performs 6 tests on the browser and calculates the score based on the performance. Chrome scored 166, Firefox scored 187, Edge scored 153, Brave scored 173. Firefox is the winner in this test. Next is speed test. Cache and browser data is clear, incognito mode is enabled, and speed is set to 40 megabits per second. First website is Google. Chrome loads in 2.04 seconds. Firefox loads in 1.65 seconds. Edge loads in 1.83 seconds, and Brave loads in 1.01 seconds. Next website is Reddit. Chrome loads in 6.98 seconds. Firefox loads in 9.99 seconds. Edge loads in 9.26 seconds. Brave loads in 6.53 seconds. Next website is Netflix. Chrome loads in 2.97 seconds. Firefox loads in 3.73 seconds. Edge loads in 5.96 seconds. Brave loads in 5.57 seconds. Next website is Canva. Chrome loads in 6.06 seconds. Firefox loads in 6.47 seconds. Edge loads in 6.14 seconds. And Brave loads in 3.30 seconds. Next website is YouTube. Chrome loads in 3.5 seconds. Firefox loads in 6.18 seconds. Edge loads in 4.15 seconds. Brave loads in 3.6 seconds. The last website is CNN. Chrome loads in 10.72 seconds. Firefox loads in 7.13 seconds. Edge loads in 6.3 seconds. And Brave loads in 4.15 seconds. Let's move to the RAM usage test. This test 6 tab is loaded and each browser is tested individually. Chrome is using about 870 megabytes of RAM. Firefox uses about 960 megabytes of RAM. Edge uses about 990 megabytes of RAM. Brave uses about 730 megabytes of RAM. Which browser do you think won, and tell me which browser do you use? Thank you for watching. watching this video. For more videos like these, click the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay. Now we'll move on. Browser evaluations. Now we've used summaries and comments from multiple industry sources on these evaluations. Firefox is called the best for everyone, known to be secure. And the verdict, taking into consideration all of the positive aspects of Firefox like privacy, security, and speed, Mozilla Firefox is undoubtedly the best web browser. In their opinion, Chrome, fast and easy to use, incognito mode allows browsing without saving the history. Verdict, Chrome is an easy to use web browser and is one of the fastest web browsers. This makes it highly recommendable and, in fact, the most useful web browser in the world. These are industry expert opinions. Edge is the best for online shoppers, so they say. Verdict, Microsoft Edge is the best web browser for shopaholics. Safari, the fastest browser if you have an Apple product. Verdict, Safari offers its user a number of features like no other browser and is proved to be the most power efficient and fastest browser, thereby making it one of the best web browsers if you have an Apple product. Opera, which I had never heard of before doing this report. They claim it is the best social website surfing browser. Verdict, this ad-free browser is a treat for people who switch between social media applications. Opera can be considered as the best browser for PC for the shopaholics. So we looked at 10 browsers, and the final determination is the best browser is the one that you're most comfortable with and delivers the information that you're looking for. Any questions?
Could you put that other screen up? I see this one.
I'm sorry.
Could you put the last screen up? There we go, thank you. Over there.
David, is this for your home computer and your phone, or should you have the same browser on both?
If the browser supports your computer and your phone and your tablet, it would make sense to have the same browser on each device. So you don't have to learn a second or third browser that's device dependent.
Question, sir.
With that in mind, when you buy your Windows 10 computer, it usually has something already built into it. Can you change it?
Yes, I mean, you can use the Google search engine to call up any of these browsers.
Why do you have to use Google?
Well, you need a search engine, whether it's Google or Bing or others, to get to these, or you can type into your search bar on your browser the name of these other browsers, and it'll get you to their website, and then you can download it.
Okay, I think I have Edge on my home computer, but I just bought a new iPhone and it has Safari. Is that okay?
Sure.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
One other comment about having the browser on your phone and on your computer. Some browsers
and have the ability to sync, so that if you're in the middle of something on your computer, and I have to go to my appointment, you pick up your phone and walk out, and you go on your phone with the same browser, it can be synced up, so it'll pick up right where you left off.
All right, Ken, I'm gonna call you.
Can you say something about DuckDuckGo, which I always hear these commercials for being a more private browser?
The research I did on DuckDuckGo was that it is a browser for mobile devices. Okay, so it's not, am I wrong, Ken?
Yeah, you can use it on, I use it on desktop.
Okay, we're learning.
You can use it on desktop or on mobile. It is more private. I had another comment, but I slipped.
Slower because of it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's,
That was it.
thank you.
yeah, you reminded me of something. There's another one called startpage.com. You type your search in there. You know, Google is one of the worst ones to use because they track everything you do. And you know, you search for some tool on Google, and next thing you know, you're on other web pages, and all of a sudden there's ads for that tool showing up. If you go to startpage.com, you enter your search criteria in their search bar, and they will take that search and send it off to Google, and then give you the results back. Now, Google doesn't know that it was you that did that search, so which is really cool.
Yeah, we talk further away.
Shelley, back in the back.
I don't know anybody who uses DuckDuckGo as a standalone browser. The vast majority of people use it as an extension. I use it as an extension both on Edge and Safari.
Shelley, right there, behind you. Gentleman in the blue shirt, do you think he'd repeat what he said?
I don't know of DuckDuckGo as a standalone browser. People use it as an extension. I have it as an extension on Edge as well as Safari. It adds privacy functionality to the browser you already have.
Okay.
Anybody disagree?
I have the Apple Safari, and sometimes when people, if it's not loading up, they'll say, oh, well, you need to use Chrome. And so I downloaded Chrome, but why? Why is there an intrusive thing?
Okay, I only got part of your question. Could you talk a little louder?
Hello?
There you go.
Okay. I have Apple Safari, and sometimes something won't load up. I'll call whoever it is, and they'll say, oh, you need to have Chrome. And so then I downloaded Chrome, and sometimes it comes back, it comes up. Is there any truth to that, or is that just a chance? Why?
As far as websites being slow to load, that nothing to do with Apple. It has everything to do with the website you're accessing. And sometimes it has to do with your internet service provider. So it's not necessarily a problem with Safari. Sometimes you have to re-enter the web address and it'll load quicker. Over here.
Hi. Can you do you have to have all the browsers? What if you have so many browsers on there, or things like you have Chrome and you have Edge? Can you get rid of them and speed things up?
Sure. You delete them. You delete the web address and to uninstall. Thanks, that's the word. Uninstall the browser.
Okay, because the new computer came with Edge, of course, and I use Google Chrome, but I do like the Brave once in a while. So,
The good news is it's user choice.
so you can delete them.
Yes.
Does that affect the?
Well, yeah, the correct term is uninstall, which deletes them, yeah.
So does that affect the, we'll say, resale or warranty or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, DuckDuckGo, it is a browser. DuckDuckGo, privacy browser.
I have a DuckDuckGo as my, it's not my browser, but when I click on DuckDuckGo, it uses Safari. So I just click on DuckDuckGo and if they're matched together.
Okay.
Is that on an iPad?
Is that on a tablet?
On my phone, on my Mac, on my.
Oh, yeah, he's an iPhone user.
I have that on everything. So I just click on DuckDuckGo and because it's an Apple, it uses Safari. It uses Safari as the browser.
He's got DuckDuckGo as the search engine in the browser.
Ken's saying you probably have DuckDuckGo as your search, DuckDuckGo as your search engine.
In your Safari browser.
Inside Safari.
You don't have to go on to Safari and then go to DuckDuckGo. You just go to click on DuckDuckGo, and you don't have to. It just takes you to Safari as well.
Okay.
So on Chrome's incognito, so I don't really have an issue with, Chrome accumulating where I've been, because it really doesn't slow up where I want to go. But in the incognito, then it doesn't keep track of where I was. Okay. Is there any other features of incognito security that's there, or is it just that it doesn't save your pages that you visited?
Wow. I don't know. Shelley, you have an answer for that? On the incognito mode, does it do more than just hide your, not maintain your history of searches? Chrome. Chrome has that incognito mode.
Right, yeah, and most of them do have the incognito. Edge has one called in private. And then, it will not retain the history of what you've done.
Okay, well, the question was, does it do more for you than just hide your history, your usage?
Basically,
Can't hear you.
Basically, it's because it does not retain the history of what you're doing.
The question came up about uninstalling browsers. Ken or somebody, I don't think you can uninstall Edge. Edge comes as a package, part of it's like the Internet Explorer was it comes a part of the operating system, right?
You're probably right on that, but it doesn't matter. If you don't use it, it's not hurting you.
You can change your disclose browser.
Yeah, with any of the operating systems, whether it's with Apple or Macintosh, or Microsoft, you can change your default web browser. That's not a challenge. It's doable, and it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't slow you down. Other questions?
The last video that we saw was talking about the speeds that the different browsers have. Right. When we go to a 5G network, will that increase these speeds, do you think?
Okay, the G, by the way, the G in 5G stands for generation. It has nothing to do with the technology per se. 5G would not affect your laptop because that's internal, nor it might affect the upload, download speed on the network. Okay, but we don't know enough about it yet.
Broadband.
Yeah, it'll affect the broadband network out there. But then you're talking, in my head, you're talking mobile devices, not your desktop. I don't, but again, I haven't studied up on 5G and the implications. Other questions? Thank you all very much for coming. We'll see you next month.